Hello, fellow figure collectors. This is a video where I'm going to be explaining to you all the differences between these four different base Goku options from the S.H. Figuarts Dragon Ball Z line. There are a lot of different base Gokus you could potentially get for this line. There was the recent, at time of this recording, adult Daima Goku. There's the Kid Daima Goku, the Kid GT Goku, several of the really, really old 1.0 body mold Gokus. There's some third party options for different Gokus, but I would say that these four figures represent the most basic Dragon Ball Z era adult Gokus. I would say that having one of these figures is pretty important to any collector, kind of as like a good baseline, middle of the road sort of figure to have. Um, so my goal with this video is to help you guys understand what is the differences between these four figures, since they are all very, very similar, and what is potentially the best option for you to pick up if you're interested in getting into the line and you're looking for your best option for a starting figure, or if you're looking for the best Goku to add to your existing figure collection, or maybe if you're considering getting more than one and you need to know what's going to best kind of suit your preferences as far as what you're going to want to have in your collection. I'm not going to go over the articulation for each of these figures. They're basically all more or less going to articulate the exact same. Their bodies are extremely similar, and there's already a lot of other videos on YouTube that will go over articulation. I'm mostly just going to be talking about the accessories that each one come with, and I'm going to go ahead and start with that now. So with the first one here, let me introduce each one before we go on. This is the Son Goku and Son Gohan Kid and Kintone San Diego Comic Con exclusive. This was released in 2024 and retailed at $100. I got mine on Premium Bandai. It's not available there anymore. If you want this particular Goku, you're going to have to go to a third party source, or like eBay or Mercari or something like that, to find this. The prices have gone up since release. Right now I'm seeing them anywhere from 140 to 170, and that's going to just keep going up with time because this figure is, no longer available, and since it's an event exclusive, it's not going to get re-released at any point in the future. Not to say we're not going to get similar things in the future. We already have gotten similar things in the future, but this exact figure that comes with these exact accessories is never going to be released officially again. So the next one we have is the Son Goku, the lowest born Saiyan. This was released this year in 2025. This is gonna run you, I would say, anywhere from $30 to $50. Typically, if you're buying it retail, it's going to be about $35. I'm pretty sure that this figure is only available for purchase at places like Walmart and Target. I don't think online retailers carry this figure, so you're going to need to do some in real life figure hunting to find this, or you're going to have to buy it from somewhere like eBay or Mercari, where they're going to be charging twice as much as the market value. It's still available at stores as of time of recording, but who's to say if that'll be true in the future, if it'll get re-releases? That I can't know. This is the Son Goku, a Saiyan raised on Earth. This released in 2018 and also runs in that $35 price range. This figure gets released all the time, re-released all the time. There's been several releases of it. It's basically has not really increased in value since its release in 2018. You can still very easily find this online for as low as $20 and as much as maybe $40. This is the Son Goku the Sun God. This is the Son Goku superhero version from the Dragon Ball Superhero movie. It released in 2022, and like these other three is going to be about in that $35 price range. I still see this figure in regular retail stores all the time. I've seen it at my local grocery store at HEB. I've seen it at Walmart, Target, Best Buy. Like, this guy's everywhere. He's still very easy to get at time of recording. He's been re-released, I think, once or twice already. So you definitely don't want to overpay for this because this figure is very easy to get. All right, so moving on to what you get with each of these figures, starting back over here with the event exclusive. So this one did retail at a lot more because of that event exclusive. It does, however, also come with the most things to kind of further justify that price. The rest of these being, $35 figures. Why is this one retailing for $100? Other than the exclusivity, it's has a lot of added value, and you get this tiny little Gohan figure / accessory. He comes with, a little alternate, I guess we call this like a dress, little alternate outfit he can wear to make him sitting down, or the standing up version. You get the Keen Tone or the Flying Nimbus, and you get the Noibo or the Power Pole here. And I'm just going to move this. And the Flying Nimbus also comes with like this straight tail accessory, or this kind of like curved tail accessory that I have on the Cloud right now, just to recreate some different poses for different figures. I'm going to use this as a pointer. So he also comes with 4 different faces. There's this kind of like, eyebrows down, smiling face, like this, like, battle ready grin. We have this looking kind of down and to the side, happy face. We have this looking forward, happy face, and this like kind of fun, angry expression from the old Dragon Ball Z opening. That scene where he's doing like a big power up explosion. Really fun, good face plates all around. Pretty good sculpt on each of these. He also comes with, outside of the standard fist that all of the figures have, it has these martial arts style hands that all 4 of them have. It has these asymmetrical hands that go together for holding the power pole. This one kind of grips it, and this one is kind of like a more open-handed grip. And then we have this kind of like more relaxed grip hand that's unique just to this figure, and this kind of a karate chop open palm hand that's for waving or doing like a salute, like a very like, hi, my name's Goku sort of expression. On the next one, the lowest Born Saiyan, we have, going back to this one, this also comes with this windswept hair effect that's kind of swiping to the right side. So there's that as well, adding a little bit of value. But now moving to the Saiyan, the lowest Born Saiyan version, we have also a windswept hair. It's swiping the other direction. These aren't the same molds. They're 2 unique, different head molds, but they do swipe in different directions. So if you have both, you can mix those up for some different photo options. It comes with this very kind of standard stoic battle ready Goku face, this kind of more angry teeth gritted face. This expression, which is the same as this one, we just have the eyes kind of looking off to one direction, and this kind of like angry, yelling, powering up face. The same martial arts hands that are standard to each figure, some Kamehameha hands, which we didn't get over here, and then some flat palm hands for some Ki Blast or a Destructo Disc, or for, raising your hands for a Spirit Bomb or anything like that. Next, with the Saiyan Raised on Earth, we have a teeth gritted, kind of looking off to the side face, another kind of angry yelling face, a little bit less intense on the expression on this one as opposed to over here, and like this very cute, happy looking eyebrows up, big smile Goku, very standard silly Goku face, as well as a much more relaxed, just stern, serious, battle ready face on the figure itself. This also has the martial arts hands, Kamehameha hands, notably no like Ki Blast open palm hands on this one, but we do have the karate chop hand, and we have an instant transmission two finger hand. This is the first figure to come with that instant transmission hand. Earlier in the series, whenever Goku was wearing these designs, he couldn't use instant transmission yet. So it's kind of excusable that these don't have it, but it is a nice accessory to have. And then lastly, way over here with the Superhero Goku, we have a just kind of like battle ready smirk face. That same battle ready smirk kind of looking off to one side. This like kind of scared looking face, I would describe, like he's like maybe kind of silly, shocked, surprised face. And then I think this is supposed to be like an angry yelling face, but I interpret this expression more like shock, like he's like gasping or something. Like that's kind of the way that looks to me. I think it's just how like big the eyes are. Like he looks really surprised in this face to me. Same deal, martial arts hands, Kamehameha hands, really like wide Ki Blast hands, and the instant transmission hand. So you can kind of see here, like we have some different options as far as the hands. With every single one, you're getting the fists and the martial arts hands. If being able to do a Kamehameha is valuable to you, you're only getting that with these three. And then if like open palm Ki Blast is really important to you, you're only getting that with this one and this one. As far as design wise on the actual figures, what makes each of these different? These are three very different eras of Goku throughout Dragon Ball Z. They can kind of interchange a little bit. It depends on how much small details really matter to you. The differences you're going to see on each one is, for one, on the back of each of these Gokus, we have a different kanji symbol showing different eras of Goku as a martial artist. So we have his first, very early in Z, the Kami logo, or Kame logo, to show, he was training under Master Roshi at this time. His King Kai logo to show that he was, had already had his training in Otherworld with King Kai. His Go logo to show, that he's kind of his own master now. So this is like a Goku kanji. And then that same kanji again over here on this one. So some different options as far as that. So this Goku here, very specifically, is kind of a early Saiyan saga, or like right before the story began, kind of like late Dragon Ball, early Dragon Ball Z. This is more late Saiyan saga, during his first encounter with Nappa and Vegeta. This is going to be a Namek saga Goku, and this is going to be more of a Dragon Ball Super era Goku. Another difference you're going to notice in these figures, these two have the turtle Kame logo on the front, and these two have the Goku logo on the front. Another small difference, you can't see it super well with my camera set up here. On his boots, these just have like one kind of like circular like rope wrap around it. These have the wrap plus like a little like bow, kind of like a shoelace or something. These three, the boots have the yellow lines, and then far on the side here, the superhero one has these red lines. Uh, Goku's boots. This is how you kind of know like these small details like really show you like which era of the character each one's supposed to be. These red lines, Goku's boots didn't start having that until after the Namek arc, after the fight with Frieza. From that point till the end of the series, like his boots had like these red lines. Before that, so on Namek and before, they had these yellow lines. So that kind of shows you like where each of these are supposed to be. Obviously, that's a really small detail. If you want to use, this Goku in a Dragon Ball Super uh, display, like it's not the biggest deal ever if the boot color is wrong. But if that matters to you, to some people it does. It's good to just know those little details and know which Goku each of these is supposed to represent. Um, as far as other notable details, also on the boots, these kind of are like rounded at the toe. These two are more sharp at the toe. Um, as you can see, the colors vary a little bit. I would say these two, the colors are basically exactly the same. With these two figures, really the only difference you're getting is the kanji on the back, and then the difference in the faces, hands, and then the event exclusive items. With these, you're getting a few more differences. This Goku has like a little bit of a deeper V cut in the gi. The color is much more of like this palish orange. This one also has like a much different skin tone. It's kind of hard to tell with my camera set up right now, but this one has like a much more pale skin that doesn't really match the tone of the other ones. So if you were going to do head swaps, he doesn't head swap with the others quite as well, just because the faces are not going to match the skin tone of the rest of the bodies. Um, all four of these figures can head swap. These two have identical heads. This is the exact same head sculpt. And these two have identical heads. This is the exact same head sculpt. So these two, if you have both, all of these faces can interchange with either head sculpt and it'd be fine. And then if you have these two, these faces can interchange. But like I said, with these two, you're going to get that skin tone mismatch issue. So that's for face swaps. If you want to head swap them, so like if you wanted to switch this head over to this body or this body, those will work. Just once again, keep in mind with this one, the faces are not going to match the skin tone on the arms and on the chest. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as what you can do as far as head swaps. All of the 2.0 Gokus also head swap with the various like Super Saiyan figures. So if you wanted to put like one of the 2.0 Ultra Instinct heads on any of these, or a Super Saiyan head, or a Super Saiyan Blue head, or a Super Saiyan God head, any of those 2.0 heads are going to work on any of these bodies. Once again, skin tone on this one, and just keeping in mind things like like with this body, with these kanji and these like boot types, if you put like Super Saiyan Blue hair on this, Goku never wore this outfit whenever he could go Super Saiyan Blue. If that sort of thing matters to you. If not, as far as the figures itself, it's gonna work. So which one of these is, in my opinion, the definitive Goku? Which one of these, if I could only have one, would I buy? What do I think is the best Dragon Ball Z base form Goku? It's none of these. My vote for the best 2.0 base Goku is a Kit Bash. that I made myself. This Goku right here, it kind of has the best of every world. This is the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku body that released in 2019 with the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. It has the Go kanji on the back and the front, and uh, kind of matches with these guys as well. Same with the red on the boots and the ties and like the kind of pointed ends on the boots. This figure, it hand swaps perfectly with any other Goku, so I can put any hands I want on it. I put the Saiyan Raised on Earth head on it, so I can face swap with the Saiyan Raised on Earth. To me, this is my definitive Goku, base form Goku. I like the colors. I like the deeper V that the gi has. It looks nicest to me on my display. This is always the way I display my base Goku. Um, but if you don't want to buy two figures, because you do have to have both the Saiyan Raised on Earth and the Super Saiyan God Goku to make this kit bash, I would say for my money, if I was only going to have one figure in my collection, I'm probably going to go with the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. I think that this has the best accessories with it. I think that these are the most valuable faceplates for, I can have a more casual, fun expression. I can have some battle ready expressions. I have fighting options. I have, as far as the hands go, I can do the most with this figure, I would say. I think this figure looks really nice, but it not being able to, skin tone swap with other figures for me is a huge letdown. I also, I like these faces, but I don't think that they add a lot of value. They're kind of very like specific faces. Like there's no just neutral expression. There's no like, to me, there's no good like mid battle expressions with this set. I think that this figure has the opposite problem. There's not a lot of options for in battle. Like this is kind of just a more happy neutral Goku. I feel like this figure gives me the most options. I can do the most with it. I can take the best photos. Obviously, all four are great. I'm happy to have all four. I guess technically all five in my collection. Uh, but if I had to pick one, I'm gonna go Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. $35. You can get yourself one anywhere. But I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope that you learned something. Have fun, keep collecting, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.